Hall Sausage and Wholesale Meats. Perfect slow-smoked Southern-style smoked sausage made from only the finest ingredients. Made in Mobile. Authentic Southern smoked sausage, andouille, red hots, garlic red hots, and garlic bologna. Hall's is also your source for Smithfield ribs, fresh-cut steaks, fresh and smoked pork chops, Ziegler products, and much more. Call 251-457-3321 or stop by 210 Iroquois Street in Chickasaw. Hall Sausage and Wholesale Meats. Saving supper since 1945.
Like, here we go. What are y'all laughing at?
Whether you're in search of a great new bottle of wine or you want a rundown of the best brunch spots in the area, Mike and Stu have the answer. With a combined half-century in the industry, they bring their wealth of experience to bring you the latest trends, expert opinions, and interviews with people in the know. They are the dynamic duo of dining.
It's a wine and food show, Stu. It's a food and wine show, trust me. Look right here, it's Sip and Chew. It's wine and food. Because chew rhymes with stew. That's the only reason. Glorified fry cook and a great killer.
Now it's time to Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu on FM Talk 1065.
Hey, Mike, they're talking to us. Oh, we're on there. You on there playing Angry Birds?
No, I'm just sitting here playing with
Your doll?
a little doll on my phone.
Playing with your doll.
I'm getting ready to post it.
We're dudes, man. That's an action figure, man.
Well, this is classic here. This is Mr. Bill.
So, I thought it was
anyway.
I'll be
posted on
that's right.
Facebook. It's not a Barbie doll. So, hey, welcome to the Sip and Chew shows. Sunday morning.
Well, yeah,
almost noon.
Yeah,
and it's a warm one. It's
a little bit toasty outside.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But we're inside, and we can laugh about it.
Yeah, till we have to walk back out.
Yeah. It'll be 150 degrees in our cars.
150.
150. So, how you doing, Stu?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you have a good week?
I had a tough week.
Oh,
yeah. I pulled a muscle in my back on Monday.
You got muscles in your back.
Well, yeah.
You don't.
Most of them are table muscles.
You don't work out or anything.
I don't have to, man. I'm just naturally rugged.
Yeah. Okay.
But so it was kind of a tough week, and I'm finally getting over that now.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel much better. I can sit.
Yeah. Oh, you
or stand. Well, I could either sit or stand for a few minutes at a time.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna be standing up in a minute.
No, I think I can make it through the whole hour.
You're a stand-up man, you know that?
Yeah. I put together a couple of new reels at my office desk. I got a new office chair.
You do?
It's camouflage.
Maybe that's what's wrong with your back.
It did not help the night that I pulled it because I went and sank down into it and went, oh yeah, I'm good now. And I sat up to do something. I went, oh no, I'm kind of stuck in this position.
Okay.
But I just fought through the pain. The smartest thing I did was stop at the store the other day and get a roll-on and Bengay.
Mm-hmm.
That is so much the icy hot stuff.
Yeah.
That is so much better.
Yeah.
It's like immediate relief.
Mm-hmm.
So I go everywhere.
Oh, I got
walk everywhere smelling like an Andes mint. I guess I'm at that stage of life.
I got a roll on with that in the living room, bedroom, and the bathroom. I keep that stuff close by. For the shoulders and the neck.
Yeah.
I can't really get to my back very well, but I get as close as I can.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got cats for. Let them walk on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they bite. I do anyway. But
you have feral creatures living in your home.
Yeah. We're all feral. But anywho, I've had a good birthday week. Still celebrating, and I don't know if I'm gonna continue today or not. Rondell and Kit Kats are playing at the American Legion over there today, and it's supposed to be her and her sister's last show ever together. And they play at 6. And thinking about it, don't know yet, but I've known them for a long time. Rondell's sweet, and but she's struggling with some physical issues, and she's about to wind up her career.
Yeah,
in singing. She's still got her voice, beautiful voice.
Yeah.
So I have several friends that play in her band. So
so
anyway,
the entire city of Mobile has been your oyster this week, huh?
From here to shiny seas of Gulf Shore or Orange Beach. A friend of mine, his birthday is Tuesday, and we always gather that weekend between my birthday and his birthday at Fort Bama.
Mhm.
So I went down there yesterday. We sat under a tent. It was the nicest breeze. I mean, it was such a beautiful. I didn't want to leave,
Yeah.
but I had to. I had to go meet some friends over at Lillian at Johnny Barbados' place. Johnny, Davidson High School graduate.
Oh,
Go Warriors
Yeah.
over here, and he's done real well in the music industry, and he's got a nice bar there called the Front Porch, and great food too. I had the Alberta sausage dog. I had no idea that they made the Alberta. I knew they had the Alberta Sausage Festival.
Yeah.
And Germ Fest.
Yeah.
But I never knew there was an Alberta brand of
Yeah.
sausage, and it was really good.
And I think there are a couple of brands from that way. I want to say that Kelly's sausage is also from the Alberta area, but I could be wrong.
Well, you got Farm Fresh over there.
Yeah.
And I know they carried the Alberta.
But the thing about the town of Alberta, it was served settled, I believe, by a bunch of Germans.
It was
who were all
Germans,
butchers, and it seems like you can go into like any convenience store there, and they've got their own sausage.
You got Alberta Grocery.
Yeah.
That makes their own, I believe.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing like local, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like local. So, but we got our favorite sausage, which is Hall's.
Yeah.
And
Made here in Chickasaw, Alabama.
that's it. You can get it at all the grocery stores, just about most of them.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I had a good time on my birthday. Did your brother have a good time with his birthday?
I imagine.
You didn't get him a birthday present?
I sent him a text.
Oh,
No,
you're so
yeah.
you're
We're guys,
you're so
man.
deep and warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
You're the heck of a brother.
Yeah, we're guys, man. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Birthdays aren't a big deal after
Well, I
25.
call my brother, and he calls me and my sister, and we do that. But anyway,
We will probably have a group get together at his
Mhm.
house because his oldest daughter's birthday is like next week.
Yeah.
So we usually try and get something together, and then our sister's birthday is 2 days before the niece.
well, that's very economic.
Now she
makes
won't be
sense.
making. I doubt she'll be making it because she lives in Charlotte.
Uh,
So, but actually, both my sisters do. When the younger of the two retired from the post office, she moved up to Charlotte to live with the other sister.
okay.
So
You
they
just
have
got them spread
a
out.
house full of critters.
Charlotte's a beautiful place.
Wonderful city. I love Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's like Nashville with less country music. I did.
I think
more
Nashville-
NASCAR.
I think Nashville has less country music too. It's all turned into rap country. And I ain't country me. I'm not a huge country fan anyway.
Yeah, I don't see you fighting your way out of a bar in the backwoods with Waylon and Willie up on stage having bottles tossed at them. That's why they got chicken wire in
I
front
was
of the stage.
I was a I was a Charlie Pride person.
Yeah, Silver
Mhm.
Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, great voice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Pride.
Yeah, Charlie Rich was the Silver
Yeah,
Fox.
he was.
Yeah,
Well, him too.
yeah. Both of them really
Mhm.
did like both of them, and then Don Williams also.
Oh my God! He died here in Mobile.
No, I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
Don Williams. He died here in Mobile.
I probably didn't know it because it probably happened while I was in Nashville.
Could have been.
Because we heard about everybody. When Minnie Pearl passed away, the entire city mourned, and they had it in the services at a church in Brentwood, south of the city, and cameras weren't allowed inside, but we were told that Amy Grant sang "Amazing Grace," and it was just incredible. But Minnie Pearl had gone to the university that I went to, Belmont. She went to it when it was a girls' finishing school, so we had pictures of her, yearbook pictures and stuff, in the lobby of the administration building. Wow. And harken back to when it was a women's finishing school.
Mm.
And she was quite lovely as a teenager.
I bet.
Yeah.
But always, every time I see people with certain clothing cultures today, people still have tags on their clothes, tags on their hats,
Yeah.
and on their suit sleeve, and I always call that the mini pearl.
Yeah.
They're dressing like mini pearl
I'll tell
because
you,
they got their tags still on their clothes.
I had been by the Ryman a bunch when I moved there, but I hadn't actually been inside, and the Chieftains were coming to town. So I had to go to the ticket office. The Chieftains, if you don't know, great Irish folk group, world renowned. And they were playing at the Ryman. So it's just one of those once in a lifetime things. And I go there to buy the tickets, and I'm standing there while she's printing up, and I look over my shoulder, and there's a park bench in there. And I didn't realize it was statues at first. It was Roy Acuff and Minnie Pearl sitting on the bench. And at first it was just like it was alive. It was there.
Yeah.
But, that was a pretty good thing when you grew up listening to the Grand Ole Opry, which I did. I was a big fan of it as a kid. And it sends some chills. Man.
We used to listen on the radio.
Yeah.
Used to listen. Remember the song "Turn the Radio On"?
Oh yeah.
251-343-0106 is the call in and text in line. Give us a call, folks.
Summer night, warm rolling sea. Hello again, friends. I'm Randy Bergen, inviting you to join me, Coach Rick Cleveland, and Coach Mark Lassiter for the Prep Sports Report presented by Alpha. And we'll be coming to you live from the Eastern Shore Toyota and Hyundai Studios for 2 hours, beginning at 8 a.m. every Saturday morning. We'll visit with coaches, athletes, administrators, and more as we'll keep you up to date on all things prep along the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, Florida, and the state of Alabama. Wake up to the Prep Sports Report team this Saturday morning starting at 8 a.m. right here on FM Talk 106.5. For more than 50 years, Wooweeie magazine has showcased the history, style, arts, dining, and entertainment that defines excellence on both sides of Wooweeie. Each month's issue is filled with our unique Southern Alabama culture, beautifully captured and told through engaging articles and stunning photography. When you subscribe to Wooweeie magazine, you'll be swept into the pages where recipes, familiar places, and faces, and untold stories abound. Start your journey today by visiting WooweeieMag.com. That's
The Opry House is where
WooweeieMag.com.
it's performed. Right. It
Every
was
business
performed at the
deserves a
Ryman.
great deal. That's why for a limited time, we're launching a mobile made free event. With Comcast Business Internet, new and existing
cousin,
customers can get
Luke
1 year of
Springer,
unlimited mobile for
he
free.
played Grand Ole
You heard
Opry,
that right.
he was in the
The
band.
entire year.
House
Free.
band.
And then
It's our
they
best
just
internet,
take the
powered
Grand
by
Ole
the
Opry
next
on the road, and
generation
he was
10G
on the road
network
too.
with 99.9% reliability.
He wrote
Plus one
he
line of
wrote
free mobile for a year.
several
Mobile
songs
Made
that
Free
Dolly
event
Parton
is
and Charlie
happening now.
Pride sung.
It started with internet and
Good
advanced
chance of
security for
rainfall tonight.
$39
He
a
said
month for 12 months
him
with
and another
no
guy,
annual
they were
contract.
DJs,
Plus, for a limited
would
time
not
only,
stop
Ask
raining.
How
One
new
was
and
coming into
existing
work,
customers can get
one
1
was
year
getting
of
off,
unlimited mobile
and
for
they
free
just
during the mobile made free
couldn't
event.
leave.
Call
He
or go
couldn't
online
leave,
today
so
to
they
learn
just
more.
sit there and wrote a
It's
song. It's a good
9/21/2023.
It's a good
New
chance
mobile
of
and
sheer
not
fall
required.
tonight.
New 100 megabits per second internet and
I think that was
security of
Charlie
customers
Pride
only.
song.
Equipment taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply.
Yeah, I was a big fan
Mobile
of my
offer
mom.
requires 100 megabits per second
I didn't
internet and
realize
new
it.
unlimited
The guy
intermobile
didn't-
Well, he
service.
was living in
Other restrictions
Mobile.
apply.
Really?
When he passed away.
Advertising
His
is
health
how
had
you
went down.
encourage people to
He's
buy your
from
products,
Oklahoma.
services,
I
right
don't
here.
know where
Half
Imagine
of country
being
music.
handed a microphone to speak in front of a stadium of 30,000
Real
people.
country
What
music.
would you say about your business?
I had
FM
the
Talk
privilege when I
1065
was
can
working
put
over
you
at
in front of that
P99
audience. This
doing
is
morning
Celeste
to
Holland.
Little
Together,
before
we
the
can
street.
create an effective
had,
advertising campaign. Our
it was
listeners
the
are
paint
eager for
shop. You
information,
go
trust our
north of,
station, and prefer to patronize local
the Boulder
businesses
Rock
like
here,
yours.
about 2
Call me
blocks.
at
There's this little
445-7249. And let's talk
unobtrusive
about
paint
how
shop.
FM Talk
Walk
1065
in,
can help increase
the
your
guy says,
business.
Hi, this is
my
Gordon
partner
Deal.
and I,
Join me
she and I
weekdays for
live
This Morning
perfect.
America's First
walk
News.
in,
Hear the
open
stories
it
you'll
up,
be
and
talking
here
about and
is
searching
a
for all day
preserve
as we go
bar.
beyond the headlines and above the
Second
chatter.
floor,
Your
the
first
whole
look
9
at
yards.
breaking
It has
news,
not
money,
changed since
Washington
1949.
politics, technology,
This is where
entertainment,
Elvis played.
entrepreneurship,
And
and
where Hank
sports.
Senior
We
played.
explain
Yes, and I
why
was like-
stories matter.
And you
That's
just
why
feel the
we are
energy. It
referred
really
to
is.
as the most important
It's, I
and
think
relevant
it's
radio
like that.
program.
There's a
Join
place
us
over in
weekdays
Ocean
for
Springs
This
called
Morning
Cool,
America's
and
First
it's where
News.
they used
To get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
I think Mike had to cut that story off before the radio came on.
Hey, listen, when I leave here,
You mean
gonna-
Earth?
well, I leave the station, I'm going to Bob's Downtown Diner.
What you gonna do there?
I'm gonna have breakfast, brunch.
Brunch.
Those guys, those folks, those ladies, they called me the other day. Tony goes, "Hey, Mike, what you doing?" And I said, "Out here working. Today's no different, no other different day than normal." And
Pretending to work.
anyway, he had the whole gang piled around. And they all sung "Happy Birthday" to me. I gotta go. I gotta go there and have brunch with them after I leave the show here. But anyway, we want to thank them for their support. Bob's Downtown Diner in the corner, fat and happy. Peace, love, and bacon grease is their slogan,
Mhm.
as well as corner fat and happy. If you don't believe it's corner fat and happy, go look at the corner of the sign. It says fat and happy
Yep.
right there under
Yeah,
the
it does.
American flag.
Yep.
And then we want to say thank you to Le Bichon Wine and Tapas Bar over in beautiful downtown Daphne. They have the best pimento cheese you'll ever put in your mouth.
Shove it in your face.
Shove it down the pie hole. That's
Yeah.
right. So, and thank you, Hall Sausage and Meats,
Wholesale
Wholesale Meats. You can find those,
Piggly Wiggly.
yeah, Greer's,
Rouses.
Rouse's,
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be, you shouldn't have a problem
Ain't
finding
no excuse.
Absolutely.
No excuse.
Absolutely. And our fine friend over there at Butch Cassidy's, corner of Florida and O'Shell, which we finally call Floshell. And Roy is the mayor of Floshell.
Yes, he is.
So, Cammy had a birthday too.
Yeah.
Cammy's Old Dutch.
Yeah.
So all of it.
That's right next door to Butch Cassidy's, right?
And Butch Cassidy's next door to them.
Wow,
How
I
about
didn't think
that?
about that. You know that Cammy's is as close to Butch Cassidy's as Canada is to the U.S.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that a bizarre
With you
coincidence?
this morning.
The exact same distance apart.
Or while we're on the subject of
Yeah.
birthdays, Ron Reams,
Yeah.
retired newsman, I don't forget who all he worked for.
I think the short list is probably the easier way to go with Ron.
But he's worked for a lot of people.
Yeah, where
And,
he didn't work.
He's been in the media for a long time. And it's his birthday. We want to tell him happy birthday. Diana Rowe Pennington. Do you know that name?
That sure sounds familiar.
Fish River Grill, and now the Magnolia Hotel and Foley
Oh,
and restaurant.
Right.
I looked at their menu,
Mm.
and I just can't go out and eat all the time.
Mm-mm.
But
But you sure
if
try.
I'm gonna I do my best. If I'm gonna make a trip somewhere, I think I'm gonna go there. And the menu looks phenomenal. But yeah, she owns Fish River Grill. It's her birthday as well. And but come when you got birthdays, you also got some sad notes
Yeah.
too. You got a couple deaths. Everybody knows that last Sunday, Cat Certain passed
Yeah.
away over at 92 Zoo. I was told that you couldn't ask for a better way to go, and he passed away at the studio during a show. And when they took him out, they were the song "Amazing Grace" was playing, which he ends his show with every week.
Right.
And he honored that. He honored Brandon the day before his birthday on his show with playing Amazing Grace. So when my son passed away. So, but anyway, we're gonna miss you, Cat. Super guy. And he told me his real name a long time ago, but
Yeah.
it's a secret. But everybody knows now. But a long-time feature at TP Cropmeyer's and Rochelle's is Pee Wee. His real name is Carlton Moore, but everybody always called him Pee Wee. I've known Pee Wee almost 40 years. Wow. And he shows up to work, he works, but cancer got him on Monday. He passed away on Monday from cancer. So he's gonna be missed. Super. Both these guys are just super guys. Pee Wee always smiling. Even when he was fussing, he was smiling. So that's the way to go. But gonna miss some Godspeed to all them. So anyway, what's going on?
Well, we got our TCO last week,
Mhm.
temporary certification of occupancy,
Mhm.
or TOC, temporary occupancy certificate. We got that thing.
Yeah, that piece of paper.
Yeah. Tomorrow they meet with the health department to schedule their inspections. They want to do all 5 pods at the same time, so we will all have to coordinate so we can all be there.
Yeah.
So that may take part of the week.
Mhm.
Hopefully the inspections this week, and then it's pay your taxes and open up, I think. So
But pay your taxes before you even make any money?
yeah, well, you got to get a business license. Can't get a business license till I get the health permit.
That's backwards.
Yeah.
That's
So you got to pay a tax for the right to pay taxes. Yeah, that's a business license. Yeah, got to pay $150 to start collecting taxes.
Does the tax man pay his taxes? Or woman? Whatever.
Well, you know what? You know who's in charge of checking that? The tax person. So yeah,
Sounds rigged to me.
yeah, yeah. There's some fuzzy math going on there.
Hey, I was in Alberta last night.
We mentioned this in off air.
Well, actually, I was in Lillian.
Lily,
After I got through at the beach, I went to
so you were in the greater Alberta metropolitan area.
that's the massive, expansive
Yeah.
Lillian, Alberta area. And I went to a place, I was telling you that I got to tell you, man, there was this guy playing there last night. His name is Bat. Plays barefooted. He only plays a couple nights a month. And
Music? Are you saying music?
Music, yeah,
Okay,
music.
because I mean, like
Just
if it was
single
soccer,
guitar,
it wouldn't be that big a
plays a
deal.
12-string guitar.
Mhm.
This guy was hilarious. This guy was fun. You know why? Because he engaged. Everybody was singing. That's the
Right.
kind of entertainment I like. Entertainment. He's playing again the 18th if anybody wants to go see him. But this guy is most. This is stuff I like. It's like with Phil Proctor and Stan Foster at Callahan's. That's why I go, because it's unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to sing, and Phil animates so much with his guitar playing, and he'll imitate heavy metal rock and rollers while he's playing. He'll get on the ground and crawl around playing the guitar. And this guy's pretty close to that as well. But he gets everybody singing. He'll stop, let everybody sing, stop, let everybody sing. And that guy is super, super. I can't wait to go back. That's a long way to go, but hey, it's well worth it.
Well, you're going to be over there in Foley going to Magnolia Hotel anyway.
If I go for dinner.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful place. God, that place is beautiful.
Yeah.
That Magnolia Hotel.
Where is that? Oh, that's the one right there on the right.
It's got the cornrow fence. It's got
Yeah.
the cornstalk fence.
Little bed and breakfast in
Yeah,
there.
it's right across from the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they hold a lot of little festivals there. Foley, let me tell you what, Foley has grown so much. I've been doing the wine business, it's 36 years in the wine business. I've been out of it for a little over a year now. That place, the whole area, you got every retail and restaurant you could ever want. And they're still opening more.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have a Macy's, they don't have a Nordstrom's, but
They got a Walmart.
those places in
You got the outlets.
they got everything. They got places over there Mobile don't have. And that place, well, of course, Baldwin County is what, the 6th fastest growing county in the nation now?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The fastest in Alabama, but the 6th in the nation. So, and what used to be paradise for a lot of people down at the beach is getting like Destin.
2 hours to drive.
Yeah, I had friends that moved to Destin. Oh, we want to live in paradise. They were moved out within a year.
Mm.
They moved away because they couldn't go nowhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get into anywhere.
Yeah.
It turned out to be heck instead of heaven.
Yeah.
for
What's
them.
the best thing at the Lillian Hotel? What's
I don't know. I
suggest?
don't know yet.
What caught
Oh,
your
Lillian,
eye?
you talking about
I'm sorry. not
the Magnolia and
Yeah.
Foley? I don't know. I have to
What
look it
caught
up.
your eye? You said you looked at the
Well, I
menu.
just looked through it. You
Yeah.
know, this guy said, well, they got I think I need to look more up on this guy. I like to know who the chef are and who the chefs are and what their background is.
Yeah.
As you would, wouldn't you?
Sure. I don't know. If I'm in New Orleans, I just trust.
Yeah. Well, there's so many new chefs in this area now. Unbelievable amount of new chefs. And you got Sean's Fine Dining now in Fairhope. Fairhope is like crazy with restaurants.
Yeah.
And we still got them opening up here.
Mhm. I'm trying anyway.
Look, I'm trying to lose weight, and these people are trying to make me gain weight. I don't get it.
Just walk to all of them,
There you
Or bicycle.
especially the ones in Daphne. Dude, you walk over to Daphne from where you live, you've earned any meal you want to eat.
go.
251-343-0106 is the number you can call or text upon. That's the rumor anyway.
I heard that right.
Mike, you got anything to add?
I used to do a good
I gave
cricket.
you 30 seconds. You had plenty of time.
Start singing, Mike.
No, please.
No.
No.
We got any food songs?
Huh?
We got any food songs? About Mobile? Was that?
Don't take the chance of a breakdown this summer. Have your boat
Yeah,
serviced with a
got a new
certified
song
master
that
tech
we
and
wanna
Blue Water
open
Yacht
with.
Sales. They'll check the warranty on anything
Keep
needing
on
work.
turning
Call Blue
to
Water
the
Yacht
butter.
Sales today for service or to
It
order
was
genuine
another one.
Yamaha
I heard it
parts
rolling
at
on the police
476
station.
2699.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Let's not
Keep
have.
on turning to the butter cup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dr. Bill Williams. They'll put you in effect mostly sunny
That ought to
skies
wake 'em
today
up.
with scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms. High temperatures will be in
Yeah,
the
he's
upper
just
90s.
thinking,
Tonight,
Is there a
mostly clear,
woman in
lows
thing?
be upper
No.
70s.
There's
Monday,
one other
mostly
song.
sunny with a few afternoon
It's kind of
showers and
provocative,
thunderstorms.
but
The
it
highs in the
goes
upper
back to like
90s.
the 40s.
This is meteorologist Dr. Bill Williams.
Like
Oh, they
it-
weren't provocative. It was 40
1065.
years old.
FM
They
Talk
had to get around
1065.
Simpsons back
You
then.
just say what I
Weather
thought.
Authority. Every business
Maybe that's why
deserves a
they had
great
to have
deal.
Simpsons.
That's why for a
When
limited
you
time,
were,
we're launching the Mobile Made
talking
Free
about
event.
tobacco earlier,
Comcast
did you ever
Business Internet.
try
New and existing
BioFreeze?
customers can
Yeah,
get 1
it's
year
kind
of
of similar
unlimited
to the
mobile
kind
for
of
free.
stuff I use. I
Yep.
ended up getting the
You heard
Dollar
that right.
General
An
version of
entire
Ice
year
Cream
free.
because it was
It's our
half the price.
best internet powered by the next generation 10G network and with 99.9% reliability. Plus 1 line of free mobile for a year. The Mobile Made Free event is happening now.
Get started with internet and advanced security for $39 a month for 12 months. No annual contract. Plus, for a limited time only, ask how new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free.
I mean,
The
it's
Mobile
changed
Made
the
Free
way
event.
you
Call
feel
or
the
online
month.
today to learn more.
Yeah.
Ends 9/21/2023. Eco bill and auto pay required. New 100 megabits per second internet and security edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Mobile offer requires 100 megabits per second internet and new unlimited intra-mobile service.
Yeah.
Other restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Sean and my buddy Joey with Mason Hills Farm back in studio. What's been going on? Well, Sean, I've been reading and watching on the news that the USDA has just approved lab-grown meat to be sold in the grocery stores. Yeah, so that stuff sounds disgusting. How would this affect what we end up feeding our families? Well, Sean, here's what's going on. The big packers, along with a lot of the mail order meat suppliers, all work together,
Been
and
to
the quality of
Billy's.
beef is sacrificed as a result.
Been to
Pretty soon, it's
Billy's,
gonna be hard to
Old
tell
27
what's
Grill.
real and what's not. The only way to know is
What
to
is that,
buy locally.
81 it's on?
Also, since we dry age our
South
beef,
181.
you're
It's
getting
the
more
old
value for
27.
your
It's the
dollar.
old
So
county
why
road
is that?
27.
Because in the dry aging
Oh,
process, we
You
have
get
the
off at
ability
the mall
to
with that
actually sell you
turn right
beef
and
and
just
not
keep
water.
going until
And
you
great
see
beef at that, I can attest to it.
real
Also, like the fact that I can have it
roadhouse on the
delivered. So
left-hand
talk
side
to
of the
folks
road.
about that ordering
But that's where
process.
he
You
makes
go to
his gourmet bacon.
masonhillsfarm.com, click around, look at the different
Get a
packages,
burger.
build your own, and you are
Stop,
correct. We will bring it to you.
Was it?
So
Yeah.
do what I
You
do
that I
and
stopped
order
when
your
we were
beef
coming
with
back
Mason
from Week
Hills
Bay.
Farm and
Gave me a menu.
masonhillsfarm.com.
I keep flipping it over and I'm like,
Bill
Phil, they have no cheeseburgers here.
Stream
No
your
cheeseburger
favorite
on.
live shows.
And
Get the
when
latest
she came
news,
up, I
traffic,
said,
and weather 24/7.
I thought y'all said
FM Talk
cheeseburgers. Just
1065
food. Turn it over. And I turned it
Available
over.
on
And
iTunes
look,
and Google
look
Play.
at it. Two of them were
To
stuck
get
together.
on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Okay. Hey, since Steve put me on the spot,
Okay.
how about it's the Hotel Magnolia.
There's a hotel menu.
Hotel like Hotel California, Hotel Magnolia. I was looking at the menu here, and they have crawfish husk puppies with spicy cream dipping sauce. See, that's my kind of dipping sauce. They got dipping sauce.
Yep.
And let's see, Creole baked oyster gumbo. Oh, that sounds good. I wonder if she's got her famous swamp soup on here. I don't see it. But anyway, 2 fried soft shell crabs with your choice of sides.
Love fried sausage.
What is a certified Braveheart ribeye?
I
Has to
don't
be the
know.
big, thick.
I
Could be a
haven't
big
heard
one.
of it.
Could be a big one.
Probably a new brand.
And folks, you should go there and eat just because. Here, look. Now I don't know. It doesn't say it's open on Sunday, but today is National Filet Mignon Day. Believe it or not.
So go there and get the ribeye.
She has she has a filet mignon. So grill grouper, fried flounder. Man, I've been eating flounder the last 2 weeks. Love it. But not fried. I've been grilling it, trying to get healthy.
Yeah, Braveheart is
But-
a brand of Black Angus beef.
Okay.
High end brand, wet aged,
Hmm
21 days for optimal flavor.
But it says open Tuesday through Saturday, lunch is 11 to 3, dinner 4 to 9, and it's a beautiful place.
Yes, it is.
It's really beautiful. I mean, it's like the jewel of Foley, you know.
It's got that kind of a gothic flavor to it, but it's the turn of the century gothic, 1900, 19,
Yeah, and
16. I
they have
love that.
they have like a ballroom and
Oh, really?
a dining room, and it's huge. It's huge.
I
It's
didn't know. I
huge.
didn't know it was that big. I mean,
Yeah,
from
you got the
street,
hotel, and then right next door, the lady who owned the hotel before Diana bought was put a big event center like place and
Ah,
a restaurant and all that. And
okay.
but
I just thought it was one of them long houses that,
No,
those are sort of
no.
deceptive in the South. You look on the front, it's this little small
Mhm.
house. You go to the side, it's like 6 miles long.
Yeah, it's certainly a treasure for that area. I don't know how old the place is, but yes, today is National Filet Mignon Day, and it's also National Prosecco Day.
Filet
Prosecco.
mignon with butter or without butter?
Well, David Rass,
Okay, go ahead.
they got a chef there. He's been doing his steaks with black garlic butter.
Yeah, black garlic is regular garlic that's fermented for 3 months,
Oh, okay.
and it gets a very sweet tone to it,
Ooh.
stuff like that. But to your question, the conventional wisdom is that a fillet doesn't have enough fat on its own
Mhm.
to be good.
Oh, that's why you put the butter.
So butter, olive oil, you'll see if you see a steak with sauces a lot, it's
Mhm.
usually going to be the fillet, so that you have that fat to pick up that wonderful flavor that it has. See, people always say that flavor's in the fat, which is not actually true. What fat does is it picks up the flavors and spreads them evenly across your palate. Now, some fats do have flavor, bacon fat,
Right.
duck fat, but most of them are pretty flavor neutral.
Okay.
But what it does wonderfully is it picks up all the flavors that are there, spreads them across your palate, so
I
that
got
you can completely enjoy it. So
with butter.
simply,
Yeah.
with butter is good, or compound butters, which is what Mike is talking about,
Mhm.
which is where you take a fresh herb or some other flavoring, whip it into a butter, chill it back down, and then slice it off on there. With the most famous being Maitre d' hotel butter, which is the one with parsley.
Oh, okay.
And-
Yeah, because that's what you'll see with
Right.
with a fillet is like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's butter with
When you say compound, it's like a honey butter.
no, well, honey butter is a compound butter. It
Okay.
means you take butter and compound it with other flavors.
Okay.
Essentially, a chipotle butter. We've got a good friend, Meredith Zimmerman, who does Renee's honey butter.
Mhm.
You need to take your wife out to West, pretty much East Mississippi, Mobile, on Cottage Hill, and go to her cottage and try her different infused butters. The first one she did was a blackberry honey butter.
Ooh.
And then she's just taken off, and now she's got savory butters she does as well. One of them was a chipotle. Put a dab of that on top of your steak. It'd be
That sounds
fantastic.
good.
But
That's
there are
great.
other. It's on Cottage Hill at McFarland Road,
Okay.
which is the new West Mobile Publix.
Right.
It's on that same corner,
Okay.
catty corner to it. And she also is famous for their double stuffed or extra loaded potatoes that they do for lunch. And she's been doing paninis here the last couple of months as well.
That would be my wife's weakness right there. You said potatoes were in.
Yeah.
She's definitely.
Yeah, she used to do the potatoes just on Saturday, and people would call and order them up, and by 1 o'clock they're done.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think she does them every day now.
Oh, good. Okay.
So good little place to go out there. But yeah, her whole business is built around compound butters.
Gotcha.
And pretty spectacular compound
Yeah.
butters. We've tried a bunch of, what was the well, there's one that's not fruit. It's like brown sugar and cinnamon
Ooh.
honey butter or something like that. That was just fantastic.
Now, speaking of brown sugar,
Yeah.
Judy's
Mhm.
place on Highway 90.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't duplicate her butter, brown sugar, cinnamon butter that goes into her sweet potatoes, but I've not been able to match it yet. But they serve the sweet potato, and they've got a perfect balance. It's just delicious. Sometimes I'd go in there and just eat a sweet potato.
I love a baked sweet potato. Don't care for sweet potato fries. Don't care for
No,
sweet potato
don't
chips.
either.
But I do like sweet potato hash browns.
Okay.
Which
Never had that.
That was one of the staples on the menu when I got to Mars Hill, and I didn't like the way they were made, and we just kept experimenting until I came up with one that I went, that's it. We didn't even use salt on it. We just sprinkled a little cinnamon on top. No sugar. And no one ever asked for sugar except one lady asked if we had some sugar she could add.
What if they have like
That's what they're called, sweet potatoes.
tater tots like that?
Yeah, they do.
Sweet potato tater tots.
They make sweet potato.
Ooh,
tater
I might
tots.
like that.
Yeah.
A little truffle oil on it.
Yeah. Well, why don't you try the sweet potato first? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not going to taste like a regular tater tot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the broccoli tots before that you do in the air fryer. They have broccoli and cauliflower
Okay.
tots. They're all fine.
Hmm.
And they're not better than a tater tot, but they're better than not having anything at all.
Yeah.
I like
They
the-
give you that satisfying crunch, that little bit of saltiness.
Hey, are you gonna have grilled cheeses at your place?
Yes.
Okay. Reason I ask, Brooke Bosarge Golf, she owns Donkey Market out West Louisville.
Hmm.
On August 25th, she's doing a gourmet grilled cheese and wine pairing.
Oh, nicely done.
I'm thinking about going to that. She invited me in.
Yeah.
She said I should come. But I gave her some. She's trying to find some wine pairings. So
Helped her out with it.
I sent her a few.
Hooked her up.
Yeah. And surprisingly, sweet wines are recommended the most.
I'm confused. When you say gourmet grilled cheese, okay.
No
Or
crap.
gourmet
singles.
mac and cheese. It sounds.
I'm talking white bread and some American cheese. It's
You
just
don't have to
pretty
be on
sliced.
white bread.
That's what I'm asking. That's what the normal is, So what do you do with
You're
focaccia?
like you had the same image in your mind about grilled cheese as I do about mac and cheese.
Right.
And because I grew up
Comes in a
coming out of
box.
a blue box,
Trying to think.
and it was store brand too.
When you put gourmet, all I'm thinking is you're adding more cheese. I don't know.
Well, you
Well,
use better cheeses.
For the longest time, trying to remember the chef out in Los Angeles that held the title for world's best grilled cheese, but it was cinnamon raisin bread.
Mm.
It had beef short rib on it. This Tillamook cheddar, I believe, from Northern California or Oregon, something like that, and like an onion marmalade. Is up there. I'll tell you, if the BLT game, the best that I've seen,
Mhm.
is over at Jeremiah's place, Southwood Kitchen.
Mhm.
Keep an eye on the lunch menu
Mhm.
because his BLTs, the L is usually like collard greens, something like
Ooh,
that.
yeah.
And in addition to the bacon, will be like blackened mahi mahi,
Ooh.
or bronzed grouper. I mean, and it's every day. It's a different BLT.
Wow.
And they are just phenomenal.
We take for the grilled cheese, sourdough
Mhm.
and put mayonnaise on both sides.
Yeah.
And then put your cheese in there, whatever, maybe yellow, maybe white, whatever, but that really sweetens it up.
The
Wow.
pinnacle is to cream your butter. You're making another compound butter.
Okay.
Cream it like you're going to make a cake with it. Get it warm. That 50-50 mayonnaise and butter. Whip it together. Cool it back down. And there's what you want to make your gourmet grilled cheese.
Gourmet grilled cheese.
Mhm.
On the
Otherwise, you just
sourdough.
have grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Mix mayonnaise, butter, and Parmesan cheese together.
Oh, now
1/3
you're
each. That's a cone.
But
now you're
that's
now you're
co-
sticking
If
right where I
my
was.
That's a heart
themed
attack right
gourmet sandwich doesn't call for Parmesan, it doesn't work. Because like my first one that I'm going to roll out is going to be brie and Granny Smith apple with a pinch of cinnamon as a grilled cheese sandwich.
He might convert me yet.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm gonna, when I get everything in line, then there'll be a little more expansive. Like I'll run a patty melt as my grilled cheese sandwich
I
of the
love
week.
patty
A
melts.
Reuben.
Man,
Yeah.
dude.
Or turkey Reuben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a pork belly Reuben
No.
or pork belly grilled cheese?
No. Mine, it's the last.
We're
thing
now
you should
taking
be eating.
applications for a new co-host.
Do you know what the last meat you should be eating right now is?
Pork belly.
Yeah. Yeah. Eat anything else and you're eating.
Well, I'm trying to build my own,
Make your own bacon factory.
in case times get hard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
could probably feed a
there's
family of 6.
there's
a
no
friend of
way
mine
to
once
do
said-
pork belly where it's healthy. It is just always a luxury.
But it's so good.
Right.
Friend of mine
And
once
with
said, you're building a six pack, you just got a shed over it.
Yeah.
and a carport.
and a bar.
3-garden garage.
Gotta protect that investment.
If we ever get to cannibalism, I can feed a family of 6 easily.
Daily.
Yeah, to go there.
Yeah.
Speaking of filet mignon, no, I'm just kidding.
That would be a good
You
grilled
should
cheese
get
sandwich.
into duck because the fat.
Oh, I
on
love duck.
The fat on duck is actually a polyunsaturated fat. It's good for you.
Can I cook a filet mignon in duck fat?
Yeah, absolutely. Would be fantastic.
You need to come with me next year to the thing
The
that David
Boucherie?
Boucherie and at John Foltz's place with David Hubble and have some beaver tail marinated in bear fat.
That sounds interesting. I
Beaver
wanted to
tail
try
and bear
both.
fat.
Look, when you peel the skin off, it looks like a flounder.
This is what happens when you listen
It's
to
shaped
the
like
Sip and Chew
one.
show.
Yeah, but it's got the texture of tripe.
Okay.
You've
Stomach,
hunted that,
yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Tripe is the cow's stomach lining.
Okay.
It's the
that-
main
I'm thinking
ingredient in
something else.
menudo.
Snipe. I'm thinking snipe. Never mind.
251-343-0106. Mike, what does that number do?
It lets you talk to us.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah. Hey, we talk pretty interesting stuff.
Can't talk. The words aren't doing too well today. Black Angus beef.
For more than 50 years, Wooweeie magazine has showcased the
I
history,
come
style,
from
arts, dining, and
Victoria
entertainment that
Falls,
defines
and
excellence on
my
both
grandpa
sides of
raised
Wooweeie.
Black
Each
Angus.
month's issue is filled with our
I got
unique
stuck in a
Southern
pen
Alabama
when I
culture,
was about
beautifully
8 years
captured
old.
and told
Yeah,
through
but that was
engaging
fun.
articles and stunning
How
photography.
good.
When you subscribe to Wooweeie magazine, you'll be
Man,
swept
my
into the
grandpa said,
pages
"Stay out
full of
there, stay out there,"
recipes,
you know,
familiar
so, you know,
places, and
being a
faces,
kid,
and
you go, "Yeah, I'll
untold
stay over
stories
there."
abound. Start your journey today
I got in
by
there in the
visiting
mud. It was like,
WooweeieMag.com.
just,
That's
you know,
WooweeieMag.com.
thick, and I'm
Prescriptions
trying to
required online
outrun a
consultation.
bull.
Healthcare provider will determine if appropriate restrictions
Oh,
apply. See website for details
I
on
made
important
it
safety
to
information.
barely.
Subscription required. Price
Like
varies based on product and
grandpa's
subscription
long
plan.
arms
Hey guys,
hanging me
did you
out
know
of it.
there's a generic form of Viagra that works
Yeah,
just the
they
same,
good
but is
This
95%
Braveheart Black
cheaper?
Angus is
And you
what
can
they
get
get
it online.
from
Just go to 4hims.com/joy.
Part of their
Through Hims,
pride
you'll get a
package.
free medical
What's that?
consultation, discreet shipping if
They give
prescribed,
a pride
a
package of this
100% online
Braveheart
process, and trusted
Black
generic
Angus to
alternatives to the name brands.
women
Yeah,
And
in
up to
the
America.
Midwest.
95% off.
That's what I'm
That's
trying
right.
to find.
Get generic for Viagra, the
It's
same
like
active
certified
ingredient as
Angus beef,
brand
which
name
is a
Viagra,
brand,
but for
is South
95%
Dakota.
less.
Right.
It's the same
And,
medication, still
there's another one in
prescribed by a
North
licensed
Dakota.
medical provider, but with zero copay,
And there's
no
also
expensive
certified
appointments,
Hereford
and no
beef.
awkward face-to-face conversations. To
Which
start your free
is
online visit, you
considered
need to
on
go to
par
this
with Black
exclusive
Angus.
address,
Oh, really?
4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/JOY.
Our beef starts with cattle
Signs do more than
born
inform. Signs
on
impact the
family
way your
farms in
customers
the
perceive
U.S.
your
and
brand.
raised in the
Folks at
Midwest.
Sinorama understand this and know the signs you choose are essential
Born
to
in the
growing your
U.S. We're
business.
Not being
Locally owned and
specific.
operated, Sinorama has been part of the community for over 20 years.
with
They specialize
where
in
in the
business
Midwest. So
signs,
they're probably
commercial fleet signage,
Nebraska,
and vehicle
Kansas.
wraps. Event
Probably
signage,
have
Yeah,
farms
billboards,
scattered in that
banners,
area.
yard
North
signs,
Dakota down
decals,
you know,
and
from
more.
over to
If you're starting a
Illinois
business,
and
branching
Iowa.
out, or it's past
Oddly
time for
enough,
an
New
upgrade,
Mexico
visit
is considered Midwest. No, a plains state.
College football is almost here. And it's time for the FM Talk
I think it is the only
1065
plains
College
state I
Pick'em
haven't
Challenge.
visited yet.
Listeners, callers, hosts, and
Yeah,
guests
when you get into
compete by
Texas,
picking the
they
biggest
start to
games
take
each
Texas
week
south.
online.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever
You know,
finishes
Depends
with the
on
most
part of
points at the
Texas,
end of the
big enough
season
that it
will
is
be
part.
crowned
Yeah.
FM
Yeah.
Talk 1065's champion. Sign up through the post at the top of our Facebook page, FM Talk 1065,
I'll let you
or
do it.
through
Or you keep, buddy.
FMTalk1065.com. Time is running out. Sign up before Saturday, September 2nd. Grand prize announcement coming soon. To get on the
What are
line,
you
call
doing,
343-0106. Now back to
breaking?
Mike and Stu.
Hey, let's give a shout out to People's Downtown Diner.
That's a good people.
Corner Fat and Happy. Well, I'll be there in a little bit, folks.
That's
Save me
our
a seat.
favorite people.
Save me a seat. Anyway, yeah. Corner Fat and Happy. That's actually corner St. Francis, North Jackson. But fun place. It's a little warm outside, but some folks like that warm, and they'll sit outside. And also want to thank Le Bichon Wine and Tapas Bar and Hall's Sausage and Wholesale Meats.
Yeah.
Stu, you got one long hair in your beard that's just bugging the heck out of me. You need
Really?
to cut that.
You'll get over
Yeah,
it.
come here. Let me pull it.
Hey, you can draw back a dub, buddy.
Anyway,
I'll throw that thing in a bun, give it to Phil. He
I
won't
won't.
stop.
I won't look at it no more. I just look over, I'll look at Steve. So, Steve, you got a hair out of place up here.
I'm sure.
Anyway, we
There's
just had
several
fun
of
here.
them. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, for right now. Let's just stick it out there. Anyway, things you don't see, folks. You might see
That's
it on
what Facebook Live is for.
Yeah, but also Butch Cassidy's, Roy, and those folks over there. Butch Cassidy's corner of Florida and O'Shell, which we fondly call Floshell. Hey, last night when I was at the front porch, I met this lady. Now, I don't know how many people live in Lillian.
Yeah.
Because it's right there on Perdita Bay as you go to Florida. But this lady said, I listen to y'all. Name was
She's the one.
Jana Weiss Hogel. I think I'm pronouncing that Hogel or Hogel.
That's
Anyway.
get the one listener's name wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her first name's Jana. And she's really sweet, really sweet. And we talked. We had some things in our personal lives in common. So but really sweet. And she listens to the show. And I just want to shout out to her. Thank you for being that one listener over there.
Pro alone.
Yes, provolone, Jana. So I don't know why I should have said that to her last night, didn't I? Anyway,
Yeah.
I have people.
You know,
often-
the kids' eyes light up when we say that.
I was over.
Laughter is a little more lyrical.
I was over in
Open up your wallet. That really helps too.
Century, Florida. I was over in Century, Florida. This is a couple years ago, and I'm out in the
100
parking
maybe?
lot.
Is it Century, Florida?
Okay. Anyway, I was getting in my car, and this guy drove by, and he goes, "Provolone." And he said, "Hey, provolone." And I thought, wow, man, they listen that far.
That's when you need to keep T-shirts in your trunk. Or
He
I
was probably
should.
wearing a T-shirt that said provolone on it.
No, I didn't. We hadn't invented those yet.
Okay.
I hadn't had those made yet. But
He invented T-shirts.
Steve, what's going on with you?
We talked about it earlier.
You know, people have been asking me a lot. I mean, a lot,
Yeah.
a lot about this lemon wine. And I don't know. Have you?
Yeah.
I finally had some.
Was
other
it the
day.
stuff that I sent you a picture of? I thought that was like Arbor Mist or something.
I don't remember. But
So they're fermenting lemons and making a wine.
they are making a lemon wine now, and it comes out of Charleston, South Carolina.
Are they using a Meyer lemon or something really?
It probably could be a Meyer lemon.
Yeah. I mean, because they're not sweet, but they're far sweeter than a regular.
Yeah.
lemon.
But
They
I
have a
was
lot more juice. Too.
I was at Greer's St. Louis Market, and Garrett. As soon as I was walking in the door, I always go there to start my art walk.
Hey, Mike, I got something I want you to try.
Yeah, and got there, and the little representative, cute little girl, was representing Rush Wines, and they're the ones broken in here in this area. And I've had a number of people ask me, "Have you had that lemon wine yet? Have you had the lemon wine? Have you had the lemon wine?" So I called one of the wine shops, and they weren't that familiar with it. But it's something similar, like the Perdita Vineyards. And it's made in Georgia, but they source their lemons,
Right.
and
Because they grow
ferment
in
them.
Florida,
Yeah,
bitter,
nearby.
sweet,
Texas.
Huh?
bitter, sweet.
You know what? It's not sweet or bitter. It's actually pretty smooth with a little bit of the sweet sourness of
lemon.
the lemon.
Okay.
And
Not overpowering.
I think it for this weather, it's great patio wine. It really is.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Or I don't know how far
Is
you
it
got
yellow?
into the process, but
Not yet.
but are they fermenting the juice or are they using the zest?
I would have bet they probably put some of the zest in it,
Yeah.
or either they're maybe crushing it, slicing it, crushing it, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd like to know the process because, and they may be fermenting it with the skins.
That's what I was going
Yeah.
to ask. Is the skin? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they may be fermenting. I need to.
So it
call
would
them
have the
and find
pith
out.
as well.
I got the information. I'm gonna call the winery and find out
Okay.
and talk about it on the show next time.
And for those who don't know, the zest is the yellow part.
Right.
The pith is the white part, and that's what's so
Mhm.
bitter.
Yeah.
The yellow part is, you grate it off and use it for all kinds of flavorings. and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I could do an orange. The orange is
Yeah,
one of the
because
most
it
flavorful.
contains the essential oils that
Mhm.
contain the flavor and the scent for that. And when you see essential oils in in a shop where they sell essential oils. I don't know what you call that, apothecary. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
But that's what they're selling is the oil that the
Comes out of the rum.
citrus fruit
Okay.
are the ones that have it.
Mm-hmm.
So orange, lime, lemon, anything in that family, grapefruit
Pies. Oh, there's so many different pies I think you make with lemon zest.
Yeah, and when you want to add a little tang to it, but not necessarily the liquid or the sour.
Bailey's
The
Root Beer
acidity.
Barbecue's house has lemon zest.
No one knows because they can't find it anywhere.
It's coming. You know, you mentioned the orange part too. The other night I went to the haberdasher because I wanted this Negroni drink. It's one part Campari, one part dry gin, and then one part sweet vermouth. But they take the skin of the orange and they line the glass rim with it and then put it down in there. And the first sip or two was like, oh, man, that was
So drink that.
It started mellowing, and it's really delicious. I enjoyed it.
When I went to Doe's for my birthday year before last, and I'm looking at the cocktail menu, and usually what I do for my birthday is a wonderful steak and a wonderful glass of scotch or some kind of high-end bourbon. And I just kept hearing Tony Bourdain's voice going, "Get the Negroni," because he had this thing one time, and he said, "When you go out, get the fatty ribeye, get the chocolate cake, get the raw